Hi, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to another lesson for grade 2 mathematics. And today's topic in this video tutorial that we are going to learn is collecting and classifying data. Before moving to the topic, there are the few vocabulary words that you have to remember that we have to use in this lesson. The first vocabulary word that we will use is frequency. In mathematics, when we use the word frequency, it means it tells us the numbers of any outcome. When we are dealing with any data, we know that a data always give us an information in the form of the numbers. How many numbers a particular entry will have, that is termed as frequency. The second term that we have to use here, it will be tally. Tally is a way of representing the numbers. It is like, for example, let's suppose if I have the number 5, then there is another way to represent this information, because if I write the number 5, it is giving an information that we have 5 quantities. Now there is another way, instead of writing it in the number form, that way is called the tally way to represent that one. Let's suppose I have a number 1. For number 1, the tally will be only one straight line. For number 2, the tally will be 2 lines. For number 3, the tally will be 3 lines. For number 4, the tally will be 4 straight lines. For number 5, the tally will be 4 straight lines and then 1 line crossing all of these. That will make the tally for number 5. If we will have the number 6, then tally will be, first I will draw the tally for 5 and then 1 line in a new place that will show the tally for number 6. Now the tally for number 7 will be, first I will make the tally for number 5 and then 2 further lines that will show the tally for number 7. Then the tally for number 8 will be like 4 lines, 1 crossing them, it will show the tally for 5 and then 3 more line will show the tally for number 8. Let's suppose if we have to write the tally for number 10, then it will be actually 2 times I will write 5. 1 5 and then another 5. This will be the tally for number 10. If we have to write the tally for number 15, then we will write it 5, then 10, and then 15. So this is the way to represent the numbers. Now if I'm saying like in a class the number of students are 20, so the number of students, the numbers of any particular quantity, we call that frequency. If I'm saying the number of students in the class are 20, then it means I can say the frequency is 20. Like right now on the screen you can see an information given about the places of interest of visits for different people, for different students. Like we can see the information is saying 20 students visited zoo. This is one way of representing it. There is another way to represent it. This number 20 is frequency. It means I can say the frequency of the student visiting the student is 20. In the same way, the number of students who visited the nature reserve park is 6. So I can say the frequency of the student visiting the nature reserve park is 6. The students visiting the museum are 14. So their number is 14. It means I can say the frequency of the students visiting the museum is 14. Now this is the information given in the form of the numbers. If I have to represent it in the form of the tally, I can make a tally for them. Tally is another way to represent this information. So let's make the tally for them. Now if we have the number 20, for the number 20, the tally will be in this way. First 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then another 5 will make 10, another 5 will make 15, and then another 5 will make 20. So this is how we will write the tally for that. Whenever we write the tally, remember we cannot write more than 4 lines and then one line crossing them. So total will be 5 in one group. So then we make the groups of 5, 5. If we have to write the tally for this number 6, it is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then one single will be for 6. The tally for number 14 will be, here I have for 5, then another 5, and then 4 lines that will give me the tally for number 14. So this is another way of representing the data. The same data can be represented in the form of the other values, like we can make the block graph from that also. We can use it in the different way. Now, in the same way, if the information is given in the form of tally, we can write it in the form of the frequency in the form of the numbers. Like here is the table that is showing the favorite ice cream flavor for the group of people, for a group of students. What is the frequency of each flavor? Frequency means the number of the students who like each flavor. So here for the chocolate, like if we see this tally is for 5, 5, 5, 15, and 3, 18. So I will say the number of students whose chocolate is as a favorite ice cream flavor are 18. For the vanilla, if we look at this one, so it is going to be 6. We look at this one, there are the 4 lines. It means the tally is, the numbers are 4, frequency is 4. The strawberry is favorite of the 12 students, so I will say these are the 12 students. So this is a way to represent the data in a different way. In our next lesson, inshallah, we will learn further about changing the frequency into tally and tally into frequency, and also representing them as a block graph, how we will make the block graph. Till now, whatever you have learned is, it was about how to read a block graph, but inshallah we will also learn how to complete an incomplete block graph, or how to make a block graph using the information about the numbers in either of the form, either in the tally form or in the form of the frequency. So see you next lesson. At the end of this lesson, when you will stop watching the video, you will have 2 different assignments that you have to complete. Complete the assignment and submit it to me. See you next time with a new lesson. Bye bye.